Hi, welcome. Hi, welcome to this long form lesson. So, we're going to the figure 8 version of rollback press and push tonight. So, that should be fun and exciting. So, let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start by doing a few of the long form to where we got to already. So, I need to adjust this. Okay. So we're in a tension posture, feeling that awareness up and down through the body. So feel yourself at the beginning now, double weighted. And then we're going to sink into the right foot, turning to the right as the palms open. Step out a bit wider than shoulder width onto the left and transfer the weight over into the left. And then bring the right foot round, the hands coming to rest on these cushions of air. The arms float up beyond the throat and back down, sinking down into that left. And then we turn to the left as you yield with the right hand and make the ball with the right hand at the throat and the left at the dantian. Step forward and left into ward off left, ward off at the throat, and the right hand sinks down. And then stay in the left foot as we turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right into ward off right and bring the left foot round. Turning, adjusting to be really looking straight ahead. Okay, so I'm going to do that now. We do it once more facing that way, and then I'll do it facing the camera so you can see if you need to see it from a different angle. Okay, so attention posture. And find that nice alignment up through the body and down through the body. And then we're going to sink into the left foot. Sorry. I got distracted thinking that maybe I don't have the volume up fully. I do. Came into my mind. So we will start again. So we're double weighted. And then we're going to sink into the right foot. Left foot's empty. We can step out a bit wider than shoulder width and sink down into that left foot. Bring the right foot round on the heel, onto these hands on these cushions of air. Relax the wrists. The arms float up throat height and softly back down. So now we're going to turn to the left, so we connect with the right hand and yield with the right. Right at the throat, left at the dantian with the ball, and then step forward onto the left and bring the right foot round as the left hand finishes and ward off left at the throat. Turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into ward off right, and the left fingers pointing. Okay, so now we do. I'm going to do it facing this way so you can have a look and have a look at the. I'm going to explain the next lesson a bit in detail. So we've been preparing for a few weeks, so you'll get this no problem tonight. So we sink into the right, opening up. And then step out wider than shoulder width, sinking down into the left, bringing the right foot round, hands resting on these cushions of air. And they float up and back down. Weight still in the left. And then we turn a little to the left to connect with the right and yield into making the ball with the right hand on top. And then step forward and left into ward off left, sinking the right hand down as the foot comes round, and then turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right into ward off right. Okay, so now in the short form, I'll just step here so you can see. In the short form, roll back is this turn to the right, sink, do it with me, sink into the back foot, press into the front foot, yield into the back foot, and push. So if you face the camera, you'll be able to do it along with me. If you face like parallel to me here. So this is, I'm doing the short form version just to explain to you what's happening in the long form so you'll get the idea. So we're turning to the right. This is our first part of roll back. Transfer into the back foot. And the left hand comes round and then we press into the front, yield into the back, and we push with the two hands into the front. Now in the long form, it's a figure-8 variation. So we're in ward off right with the right hand up here at the throat and the left fingers pointing. So now we yield with the left hand, so you're coming round that right foot, and then we yield with the right hand round the back foot, and then the right hand comes up toward off, and this is our press. So that corresponds to roll back and press. So let's do that again now. So we're yielding around the front foot, yielding around the back foot. We bring the right hand up into ward off, weights in the back foot, and now we press forward into the front foot. So that corresponds to into the back foot and press forward. See, in the short form, it's always both hands go back and really both hands come forward. So in the long form, what we're doing is we're breaking it down and putting more detail and just getting figure-8s into it. So we're yielding around the front foot, left hand is active, yielding around the back foot, right hand is active, right hand comes up toward off, and then the left hand presses in, so now you're in your front foot. So that's the first half. And in the second half, okay, so I'll do the whole short form version. I hope this isn't confusing, but I think it helps to understand the difference between the two. So in the short form, we do roll back, press, yield, and push. The second half is yield and push. So now in the long form, the first half to press is yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off, and press. That's the first half. So the second half is yield again with the left, yield with the right, and now instead of pushing with two hands, we push with the right hand first. We're in the back foot. That push comes out of the back foot, and then we push into the front foot with the left hand. So now let's do that a good few times. So we've got into ward off right, and we're going to yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off, and press. And then yield with the left, yield with the right, push with the right hand from the back foot, push with the left hand into the front foot. So let's do a few more. So we're in the front foot, and we yield around the front foot with the left hand, yield around the back foot with the right hand, and then the right hand makes ward off. You kind of come a little bit forward for that ward off, and we press into it. And then yield around the front foot with the left hand, yield around the back foot with the right hand, push from the back foot with the right hand, push into the front foot with the left hand. Okay, so we'll do two more, and then we'll do a few full to crossing hands, and then we'll go back over just so that you're not just doing the same thing the whole time. So we're here in ward off right. So we yield around the front, yield around the back, ward off, and press. Yield around the front, yield around the back, push from the back, push forward with the left hand. So again, starting weight in the right foot, yield with your left hand around the front foot, yield with your right hand round the back foot, and then right hand comes up into ward off, and the left hand presses forward. Now you're back in your front foot, and you yield with the left, yield with the right, push with the right hand from the back foot, push into the front foot with the left hand. So one more. Yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot, ward off with the right from the back foot, press into the front foot. Yield around the front foot, yield around the back foot, push and push. So let's do one last one of those. So right hand at the throat, left fingers pointing in. Yield with the left, yield with the right around your back foot, ward off with the right from the back foot, press in with the left. You're in the front foot. So yield with the left, yield with the right around the back foot, push with the right from the back foot, push forward with the left. So now let's go to there from the beginning, and I'll go the way we're doing it, and so I'll have my back to you for that. So we'll do that a few times, and hopefully it will begin to make sense. More sense. Like all Tai Chi. If you've got this far with Tai Chi, you know that Tai Chi makes sense more as you're doing it, rather than, somehow, as John would say, we get it somehow. So we're in attention posture. So let's just feel all the way from above the head, right down, 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 into the soles of the feet and beyond the soles of the feet. And then up through the body and out the head as well. So let's just take a minute or two to just feel that energetic connection to the heavens, letting heaven's energy run down through us, into the ground, and to the earth's energy coming up and up and up through us, to the heavens. So we've got these two opposite flows happening in our body. Then we're going to sink into the left foot. Sorry, into the right. I don't know why I have left on the brain tonight. Sorry about that. You'll see, go again. So we're double weighted. So we're going to turn to the right a little as we sink into the right foot and step out nice and wide with the left and transfer the weight into the left foot and bring the right foot round on the heel. Relax. Allow the arms to softly float up the front of the body and float back down. And then we're going to turn to the left and back to the right on the heel of the right foot, making the ball step forward and left with the left into ward off left, and then turn on the ball of the right foot and step forward and right into ward off right. So now we're in the right foot and we're going to yield with the left hand around the front foot, yield with the right hand around the back foot, ward off with the right and press in with the left. Yield with the left around the front foot, yield with the right around the back foot, push with the right from the back foot, push forward with the left. Okay, so let's just do that a few times. I'll call it out. So, paying attention to stick with the right foot this time. So we're going to sink into the right as the arms and the front of the chest opens. And we step out nice and wide with the left and transfer the weight over into the left. I'll actually move down here a bit so my feet are in the camera as well. So find that nice alignment up through the body again. Tucking the chin in, feeling the spine lengthening upwards. And the feet just melting down into the ground. And then we sink, melt even more into that right foot as we turn a little to the right. Step out with the left. Transfer into the left and bring the right foot round as we turn back to the front. And the arms settle on this cushion of air. Allow the arms to float up, weight in the left. And back down, weight still in the left. And then we turn to the left again. And turn to the right, turning on the heel of the right foot to make that ball between the throat and the dantian. Step forward and left with the left into ward off left. Left hand comes to the throat as the right hand sinks down and the foot comes round. Stay in the left foot as we turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right into ward off right. Left fingers pointing. And then yield with your left. Yield with the right. Ward off with the right. Press with the left. Yield with the left, yield with the right, push with the right, and push forward with the left. So let's do it there one more time, and then we'll do the whole thing to crossing hands once or twice. So, again, let's feel that sense of alignment up and down the body. We sink into the right, step out nice and wide with the left, transfer into the left, bring the right foot round on the heel, just relax. Allow the arms to float up to the throat and back down. Then we turn to the left and back to the right on the heel of the right, making the ball. Step forward and left into ward off left. Sink the right hand down as the foot comes round on the heel. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward and right into ward off right, bringing the left foot round. And then yield with the left around the front foot. Yield with the right around the back foot. Ward off with the right from the back foot. Press in with the left. Yield with the left. Yield with the right. Push with the right. And push forward with the left. Okay. So now let's do the whole thing to crossing hands, and I'm going to move down here. So hopefully I'll get the whole length of it without crashing into the camera. Okay, so let's go. Find that nice feeling of attention up and down through the body. Just relax and soften. Feeling the feet on the ground. And let's bring our attention the whole way up from below the ground, through the feet, up the legs, up through the torso and the hands and the arms, and out the top of the head. And as you're sinking down, imagine that energy coming right, heaven's energy coming right down your body as you sink down into that right foot. Step out nice and wide. Sink into the left foot. Bring the right foot round. Relax. Allow the arms to float up and softly down. Now we're going to turn left and turn on the heel of the right, making the ball. And then step forward with the left into ward off left as the right hand sinks down and the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right foot. Step forward onto the heel and ward off with the right and the left fingers pointing. And then yield with your left. Yield with the right. Ward off with the right. Press with the left. Yield around the right foot with the left hand. Yield around the back foot with the right. And then push with the right from the back foot. Push into the front foot with the left. And now turn on the heel of the right foot. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Step nice and wide with the left and turn the palm over. And now keep the feet at right angles. The legs at right angles here. The feet are at right angles. And then we sink into the left. Pick up the right foot for lifting hands. Turn to the left. Step back with the right and yield throat height. Yield with the right to the throat and then white crane spreads wings. Turn the waist to the left and sink the right hand down the front. Turn to the right as the arms open up. Brush past the knee at throat height and step forward to push. You're pushing throat height as well. So now play guitar. Left, right, play guitar just higher than in the short form. And then open up again. Fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee, sink forward, push. And now turn on the heel of the left. You're making a big ward off shape with the right. Step forward with the right. So we brush right knee and push. Sink into the back foot, turn on the heel of the right, make a ward off with the left. Brush left knee and push. So now we have another play guitar. Turning left, turning right, play guitar. And then open the body up again. Brush past the left knee and sink forward to push. I'm just going to adjust back here so you can see. So then we're in the left foot, so we're going to sink back into the right foot, letting the hands sink down. And as we're coming forward, we're making a fist with the right, but the fist comes, the whole thing comes to the throat this time. Sink into the right, step with the left, and punch with the right. Same as the short form, only a higher punch, and then turn left. Yield around the front foot with the right hand. Yield around the back foot with the left hand. Push with the left from the back foot. Push with the right into the front foot. And then we're going to turn. As you're turning now, you're going to keep your weight in your left foot. And it's like the left foot pushes this hand out. And now you're going to pull yourself into the right foot and that brings the left hand out. And then we do a little figure eight. Round that right foot to yield with the left. Round the left foot to bring the right hand back to crossing hands. And then stay in your left foot and we can turn the right foot out. Sink into the right foot and bring the heels back together. Okay, very good. So let's do that one more time together. So, heels together. And we're going to sink into the right. and step out nice and wide shoulder width. Transfer the weight into the left foot. Bring the arms round, back to the front, relax. Allow the arms to softly float up, softly down. We turn left, turn on the heel of the right, sink into the right. Step forward and left with the left into ward off left. Softly the right hand sinks down as the foot comes round. Turn on the ball of the right. Step nice and wide, ward off right as the left fingers and foot comes round. And then yield with the left around the front foot. Yield with the right around the back foot. Ward off and press. Yield with your left around the front foot. Yield with the right around the back foot. Push with the right from the back foot. Push into the right with the left hand. And now we're going to turn on the heel of that right foot. Make a hook with the top hand. Turn the waist. Send out the hook. Turn on the ball of the left. Step nice and wide and bring the left hand up. And as you turn the palm over, just keep your weight back in your right foot now and it doesn't turn around. In the short form, we come forward. In the long form, we stay back here. So we transfer now into the left foot and pick up the right. Bring it down on the heel and the hands are higher than the short form. Turn the waist to the left, sinking the hands down. Step back with the right and then yield with your left. Yield with the right into white crane spreads wings. Turn left and sink the right hand down the front of the body. Fold the left hand over. Step left, brush past the knee. Sink forward, push. Turn left. Turn right. And play guitar. And then open up again. Step with the left, brush past the knee. Sink forward, push. So now sink back into your right foot as you turn on the heel of the left. Step forward with the right and brush right knee and push. And then into the back foot, ward off with the left. Sink into the right foot. Step left, brush, left knee and push. Now we're going to do the second play guitar. So left, right, and play guitar. And now open up again. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee, sink forward, push. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Start making a fist with the right hand as you're coming forward. This fist comes to the throat this time. We turn the right foot, sink into it, step nice and wide with the left, punch with the right. So you turn to the left and the fist opens. And now we're going to yield round the left foot with the right hand, yield round the back foot with the left, and then you push with the left from the back foot, push with the right into the front foot. And now we're turning. So as you're turning here for crossing hands, weights on the left foot, and we're going to sink into the left foot to send that right hand out. And then we're going to pull ourselves into the right foot to bring the left hand up. And then we turn back, yield around that left foot, and then round the right foot to step back. Stay in the left foot, and we're going to sink down. The right foot turns out as the right hand comes onto the side, and then we bring the left hand back in. We're back to attention posture. Very good. So I think that's good for our practice for tonight for the long form. So maybe let's just do that that yield, that figure 8 yield once or twice facing this way again. So stand parallel to me. So you've just come into your right foot and you have a ward off at the throat and the left fingers are pointing in. So you're going to yield around the front, yield around the back, ward off with the right, press with the left. Yield around the front, yield around the back, and then we push from the back foot and push into the front. So let's just do that one more time. So we're in ward off right, and we're going to yield and yield, ward off and press. And then yield and yield, push with the right, push forward with the left. And 3 is always good in Tai Chi. So we yield with the left, yield with the right, ward off with the right, press with the left. yield with the left, yield with the right, push with the right, and from this push happens from the back foot, and then we push into the front foot with the left. Okay, and you'll notice that there we have that double, and where you get the double again is towards the end after this withdrawn push has a double in it, and the crossing hands has a beautiful double 8s in it. So lots of lovely 8s to look forward to. So great to have you here. And I'll just finish this now and we'll start our short form class soon, in a few minutes. So take care and lots of practice, and we're getting there. Awesome to be here. See you soon. Bye.